All right, welcome back to Wmma Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a UFC fight announcement. So UFC Noche goes down September 13th in San Antonio, Texas, and they have added the third ladies bout to the card as Tatiana Suarez takes on Amanda Lemos. Now, the other two bouts on this card are, of course, Raquel Pennington versus Norma Dumont at bantamweight, and Alice Pajeda versus Montserrat Rendon also at bantamweight. So two bantamweights and now a strawweight bout. Uh, pretty good number of ladies bouts for this Noche UFC card. Suarez, of course, ranked number 2 in the division. Lemos ranked number 4. Interesting matchup. I mean, it makes sense. Two top 5 fighters, but I can't imagine either of them winning and getting a title shot off of this. I mean, Suarez is just coming off of the loss to Zhang Weili, and Lemos isn't too far off of that loss. I mean, she's only she's had 3 fights since then, but one of those is a loss. So, yeah, I think it's another fight on the road back to a title for each of them, but I don't see either of them getting a title shot off of this one. Interesting stylistic matchup, though. Let's go ahead and look at the stats first before we get into that. So Suarez coming in 10-1. Amandina coming in at 15-4-1. Suarez, of course, coming off the loss to Zhang Weili 5 months ago. Before that, her last fight was almost 2 years ago to Jessica Andrade. Picked up a submission win against Andrade. Lemos fought 4.5 months ago, picking up a decision win over Yasmin Lucindo, stopping that hype train for temporarily. Before that, though, she had dropped a armbar submission to Viana Jandiroba. Suarez is the younger fighter at 34. Lemos is 38. Suarez is a taller fighter. Okay, that's a little surprising here. At 5'5", 165 centimeters to 5'4", 163 centimeters. Suarez has the reach as well, 66 inches, 168 centimeters, to Lemos' 65 inches, 165 centimeters. So Suarez ever so slightly bigger, just slightly. As I was saying, interesting stylistic matchup here, because you've got the wrestler Suarez versus the mostly striker Lemos. If anyone is going to test Suarez's chin, or if anyone could, you'd think it would be Lemos. I mean, she just has big power. She has big power in her hands, and she can throw up those front kicks to the face that are hit really hard as well. The big question is, will Lemos be able to unleash that power? Because when you throw strikes like that, you got to sit down on the punches. You got to plant yourself, plant your feet. That's a big risk against a wrestler, because we all know what Suarez is looking to do. She's looking to come out and take her down. Now, one thing that does favor Lemos is that she has a very underrated guillotine. She can snatch up quick submissions off of a takedown. We've seen her do it more than once. So that does present a risk for Suarez. I mean, that's something she's going to have to think about with her takedowns, like how she's going to take Lemos down. She's got to, watch her head. Watch out for that guillotine. Should be, it makes for an interesting stylistic matchup. So, yeah, does Lemos have the power to hurt Suarez? Possibly. Will she get to use it? I tend to doubt it. I mean, my early pick's going to be Suarez on this one. But could be interesting. Right now, I mean, it's, July 31st, but right now on Tapology.com, out of 161 picks, 94% are picking Suarez. Almost half of them by KO, TKO, which is interesting. So yeah, so that goes down at Noche UFC, aka UFC Fight Night, Lopez versus Silva, September 13th in San Antonio, Texas. Let me know your thoughts on the fight in the comments. Hit that like button, and thanks for watching WMA Scene Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.